Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of Level Up Series 010, or just 10, I'm just used to saying the 0. Just 10, Drago Night Hunter. So, yeah, so just like the little robot ones, we actually just get a full-on little dragon dude here, which is kind of adorable. I'm gonna do something a bit different in this review, you know, because this one actually has a bunch of different possible modes. You can put this whole dragon on X-Aid, and then it has, bits where you can take like one of each piece on the different riders. So like Brave gets one arm, Snipe gets one arm, X-Aid will just get the headpiece, and then what's his name? Laser kind of gets both, and then you get the swap out the legs. But it shows all of that on the box. So I'm honestly not going to do all of it. I'm just going to put the entire piece on Genom, since you'll get the idea for the base functions off of that. And if that upsets you, let you know. Let you yourself know. Don't tell me about it. No, but let me know, and then like in the future I can know not to skip stuff like that. But since it shows it on the box and you get the base functions from one transformation anyway, it just seems like kind of a waste of time. And it looks pretty cool on Genom too. So anyway, that's why I'm actually going to show the box for this one. I haven't been showing out at all the X-Aid reviews. But there you see, Drago Night Hunter. So we didn't even need to bring him. Why do we even need him there? No, but it shows you that. Shows you a promotional shot. Shows you that it combines with all the other ones. See their side shots there. See, there's with all of them just on X-Aid. And then it shows you a little snapshot of all the different modes. But see, look, this is all of them together, which I'm going to put on actually Genom, because I think it's something kind of different. But see, that's what Brave looks like. You just put the blue piece on there. It's honestly real simple. You just snap the arm piece on there. Snipes is the same. And then with lasers, you just basically swap out the arms and the bottom leg pieces for him. It's real simple. But that's what they look like. And like I said, in the future, if something like this happens and you want me to show you the transformation for all of them, but just basically off doing this, you're going to get the gist of how to do these anyway. So I thought, since this review's late, I kind of wanted to do something different instead of the same old shtick. The only thing that you won't really get to see is this, but honestly, like I said, it's simple. You basically just replace the arms and legs on them. Just pop them off, pop them on there. Real simple stuff like that. So, and this isn't the best representation actually of exactly what it looks like in the show. But yeah, that's the thing. So, but just out of the box, by itself, all you get is this little dragon, which is kind of neat. He's not quite as good looking or sturdy, I guess, as I thought he was going to be, but still, for similar reasons that I like having the little robots just on display, I like having this guy. I do like his design. Again, I'll reiterate what I've said in other reviews. It's nice just to be able to have something to display with this, so like if I don't want to put this on any of my riders and want to display them on their own or in a different mode or something, I don't just have some sort of weird armor setting to the side. I actually have a tangible little character that becomes a part of the display and is got personality. So you can move his arms and legs a little bit. You can move his mouth, as I just showed you, and stuff like that. So you can get a little bit of kind of articulated poses out of him, which is nice. And he's pretty decent looking. I kind of dig him. But so anyway, so put him on to things. Like I said, the base functions of this are the same pretty much whether you're going to put it on one or more. Just basically separate all his pieces. Like these would just snap onto the sides of the arms, and that's what's going to happen. And but like just for Brave or just for Snipe, this would be Snipes. The legs here pop off. Oops, well that's gonna come off too. They're gonna go back together, but for now we need to take that piece off. And the only thing you're gonna do differently with the legs is like if you were to put these on Laser, you would just put them on straight up. But when we're doing it with Genom or X-Aid like I'm doing now, you're gonna want to pull the feet off because they're just gonna get in your way. Okay, so basically have it all separated. I'm going to do this bit first because it's kind of the most quote-unquote difficult. So you take this piece and you're going to actually want to sort of like basically work your way around the giant backpack. At first I thought, do you have to take it off? But basically you're just kind of hunch it around here weird because you can't just straight up drop it down on there. You're going to kind of have to almost like hug around it in like a weird way. Once you have it, you'll see, like you'll get the feel for it. And this snaps in on the top right here, just like all the other ones, so it secures a little bit better. So, and then at the bottom here as well, it's around his waist, little security waist bit. Okay, so that took a second, but you want to get that all right because then you're going to want to put the head on, and this is actually kind of an order you want to do this in. Open this up so you'll be able to see it through, and this is going to plug right back in there, almost as if it was on there, you know, without a person in between them. So there you have, oh, there you have that. There we go. So that's important actually that you do it in this order because usually you can put the stuff on any order you want, but like you want this here to secure this, and then you're going to want this piece to actually secure the arms. You're actually going to plug them back in as if you were just putting the dragon back together by itself, which is really helpful for lining it up here. And there's going to be 2 little pegs that plug into the side of his arm, which you can get, which is just nice. And it's really nice. It's not something I've actually encountered with this type of figure line, but like with figure arts, usually when you have something like that, you have to like pull a panel off because, you know, when it's in its individual mode, they don't want showing just random holes for combiner pieces, which is nice, but at the same time, it's kind of a pain when you have to pull off little panels and then potentially lose them. So yeah, so basically when you do Braver Snipe, you would just swap these arms out and like that would be it, and you wouldn't have to plug it into here because it would just secure with these 2 little pegs. And then for X-Aid by itself, you just do the wings and the front piece and that's it. And then, so these pieces are going to slide around his feet. You're going to open these up and this is my one complaint about this. Well, not one complaint, but my main complaint is these little pieces can tend to fall off, and that was really blurry there, and I apologize. It's kind of like a lesser version of what I went through with the Giri Giri Chambara set. It's just one of those little things with this line that they're always falling apart. But you're basically just going to slide this around. There's actually a little peg hole to go on the side of his leg to secure it, and then it's going to secure around front. So let me just finagle that around. Okay, so there you go, you got the idea for that, and then let me do the other one. I'm trying to do it without the stupid little hinge popping off. Okay, so we mainly got them on there. The last thing you want to do is take this little piece off, if I can get it off of there. And there's actually, which I always forget to mention, a unique driver for it. But in the case of this, which is nice, it's actually a unique driver that has the Drago Night Hunter Gashat on there, which is nice. It's, like I said, it's always a nice little touch. To have that armor piece is falling off, but we're going to pretend that's not happening. But that's a nice little touch. I always seem to forget it for some reason. But specifically with this one, it's nice because it actually has a little Drago Hunter mold on there. But I think this looks really cool with Gundam on it. I'll lift it up here in a second so it's not like this weird over-the-top view. Or, yeah, that's right, over-the-top, just meaning in a different way. But I think it looks really cool because of the dual black. My only real problem with this figure, I think, actually, is just the legs. They will not stay on very well. It takes a lot of working with. As you can see, they're already coming off there. It's mainly the hinges on mine that they're really flimsy. I don't know if it's just mine or maybe other people's, but like the hinges on mine won't stay, and that causes everything else to pop out. So that's really my only main problem with this figure. And I think this line in general is I feel there's a lot of really cheap feeling problems, which I just haven't felt in a while, even from this more budget line. But that aside, I do kind of like this figure. I think it's one of the more versatile in the line because not only do you get this little individual dragon, but you can combine it with 4 of the other figures. And you, like Gundam is not even shown on there, you can combine it with that. So it gives you a little bit of versatility. You have the all-together mode, you have the all-4 mold, you have the dragon mold. So overall, I think it is one of the nicer, more versatile ones. I just wish the legs weren't such a problem. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you have the Crazy Podcast at writersrangerambles.com. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.